to give you a sneak peek too, my monthly encasing, guys, check these out. I put these out, try to put them out the beginning of each month, and I include everything that I've watched, not just new releases. So you can see there, I have Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 in the list. Weapons is number 1. La Bamba. La Bamba is number 2. That I recently watched La Bamba, and I forgot how great that freaking movie is, and I think it's one of the best biopics. Right now, guys, tell me what's some of your favorite biopics. I think La Bamba is one of my favorite biopics. It is so freaking good, and it's gut-wrenching at the end. Gut-wrenching. Alone, that's an older movie, a few years ago. I think Alone has one of the most satisfying freaking endings. I love the end. I'm not going to spoil it. I love the ending of that movie, Alone. So check it out. I got the original Witchboard on there. I got the new Witchboard, dead last. Sweet Revenge, that's on there. Alien Earth's in there. So yeah, I'll be putting this out at the beginning of next month. I'll be recording that. Nobody 2 is in there. Should I give a quick little review for Nobody 2? Maybe I should. Yeah. Because I didn't like officially record a review to upload to Rotten Tomatoes. So this will be my quick little review for Nobody 2. I really enjoyed the first movie, taking kind of an everyday working man and putting him in a situation where he's actually some kind of like, lethal assassin type character, works for this. I think they're trying to build like a corporation type thing, kind of like they did with John Wick, an underworld, crime underworld, which he's a part of. It was cool that Christopher Lloyd is in playing his father, so it's like a family type thing. He's constantly, it's still, at the end of the day, it's still a job, right? Because his wife and his kids suffer because of his job. Doesn't matter what type of, you could be a freaking garbage man, and it can bring about stress in your freaking day. With your family, right? You always have to, it's balance. You got to have balance. So yeah, but I think it was some fun action. I think Better Call Saul, Odenkirk. Is it Bob Odenkirk? Yeah. He's perfect for this role, right? It's sort of like they're trying to recapture the everyman, die-hard, John McClane type deal. He's not freaking built like Stallone or Schwarzenegger. He's just a regular lean type guy that's pretty lethal. Putting him in situations is going to gas with a group of people. Really fun. So the second movie, what do we do for the sequel? Let's put him on vacation, right? That's the next logical step. I do think this one's not as good as the first movie, although I think there's still some fun to be had. I think it's just very cliche, and I think some of the writing is kind of lazy in it. But I think it is saved by the final act. They do have the final act at like an amusement park, which is always fun. I don't know. I have a thing about amusement parks. When they put a horror movie or an action movie, if they end it on an amusement park, it just adds a little extra spice to it, I think. And there were some fun little action sequences, kill sequences, what have you, in that final act. And I did have a blast with it. And I think it truly saves the movie, because before the last act, it was a little silly. I remember Colin Hanks plays like the sheriff in the movie, and his first meeting with Bob Odenkirk's character is just laughable, because he's automatically being like the town dick to him. And it's he lays it on a little bit too thick for this guy that's with his family and they're just on vacation. It's very strange behavior for the town sheriff to be, even though he's like in cahoots, he'd still do his job and be the town sheriff and everything. And it wouldn't be as awkward a situation as it was. So there's a few moments in the first 2/3 of the movie that kind of had me rolling my eyes with it, but the movie doesn't take itself too seriously. I don't think the Nobody franchise is going to go down as like one of the quintessential actions franchises. This is the blue collar John Wick type movie. That's what it means to be. That's what it knows what it is. But at the end of the day, and the end of the year, I think I would probably put this in the lower half of my ranking for the year. I don't think it's anything special. Okay. But it was fun. And I think Bob Odenkirk is perfect again for the role.